Welcome back. When students at one Boston school return to class next week, they will not have something that a lot of us might take for granted: walls and doors. For years, families have heard promises from district leaders to make fixes, but have not seen results. NBC 10 investigator Ryan Kath first highlighted this problem 2 years ago, and he explains why it's not only a distracting learning environment for the kids, but also something that makes them worry about their safety.
Inside Boston's Blackstone School, you might notice something missing. Built in the 1970s as an open concept design, the lack of walls and doors in the classroom is now creating a barrier to learning.
¿Cuál es su mayor temor como madre de familia en esa escuela?
La seguridad.
With the help of our colleagues at Telemundo, we spoke to 4 Spanish-speaking parents about the education struggle for their kids. They described a distracting environment.
Es algo que es difícil para controlar. Un salón de clase.
And in the age where active shooter drills are part of the curriculum, parents told us teachers and students don't feel safe behind the curtains.
En cualquier situación que pase de violencia, ¿cómo ellos se van a proteger?
Él se sentaba en una esquina y comenzaba a hacer esto, a mecerse.
Sonia Medina has a son with autism and transferred him to a different school because she says he couldn't concentrate.
La bulla de otro curso le molesta. Los sonidos molestan.
Zuleika Soto has 2 daughters who attended Blackstone in the city's South End.
3 years later, there's nothing done.
She's been an outspoken voice at city meetings and heard various money promises from a revolving door of district leaders.
We have a pending proposal for $5 million of investment.
But after 6 years, Soto and other families are still waiting for results.
And it just seems like it's been forgotten.
When we put a spotlight on the problem 2 years ago, the district applied for a state program that would split the cost of construction. That gave a sense of hope, but the Blackstone project was not approved.
They're in the dark, really, about what's going to happen in their building and when. The reality is that we have too many school buildings, and most of them are old. And so unless there's actually full transparency and a real plan, I think what's happened to Blackstone is going to keep happening to other schools.
A letter from the new principal to the community said the district is committed to spending money on a design study that will recommend the best path forward for Blackstone, a timeline that would realistically put any renovations years down the road.
What parents want is just the bottom line.
City Councilor Julia Mejia worries about the message sent to a school where the majority of students are Black, Hispanic, and low income.
What are we communicating to those students? That their needs don't matter.
Boston Public Schools did not make anyone available for an interview to discuss where things stand with Blackstone. Even though her kids have already graduated from the school, parents like Soto aren't giving up.
Why are you still so passionate about this?
You're not going to make a promise to me and then not go through with it. I have to hold you accountable.
Ryan Kath, NBC 10 Investigators.